What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Rashawn Baldwin White, RB Dubs, and I'm back at it again with another video. First off, if you are new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. I hit 300 subscribers this week, and I'm definitely happy about that. And I'm happy that there are people out there that support me and support what I do and talk about some of these things going on in the world that involve race and racism, cultural appropriation, and things of that nature. So I appreciate people, wanting to hear about those things and supporting me, talking about those things. So that's really good. So if you haven't checked out my latest video, make sure to go and do that. It's very interesting. It's one that pertains to me personally in the school that I go to. So if you haven't checked that out, please go check that out right after you check out this video. Without further ado, let's get into this video. So for this video, I kind of want to talk about Adrian Napier. Napier is a 19-year-old kid, and he was traveling on the train in New York City, and he jumped the turnstile, and he got onto the train, and police officers chased him, and they pointed a gun at him through the train window, and they actually got on the train and actually took him down in a very violent way because they believed that Adrian was holding a gun. Now, when the police officers pointed the guns at him through the train window, and then when they got onto the train and tackled him down to the ground, it was found that he did not have a gun at all. So this just sounds like a typical situation that occurs with police and black males, young black males, and this is it's unfortunate that it sounds pretty common, but it is true that it is a very common occurrence. Current status is that Adrian is actually suing the city for $5 million for the way the police treated him in that event. Only the police arrested him for not paying the fare, but the actual reason was that they believed he was holding a gun. After this, so that is the current status with Adrian Napier and the police, and people have come out, expressing their opinions on this, saying how they're angry for, police officers treating this 19-year-old black boy this way for supposedly not paying his fare, which is ridiculous that they would point guns at him for not paying a $2.75 train fare. I'll definitely admit that I've definitely jumped the turnstile a few times, not wanting to pay. Either I didn't have the $2.75 to pay, or I just didn't want to pay the $2.75 and there was no one there, so I figured it'd be just easier to jump the turnstile. So to have that type of how can I put it? That type of aggression be put towards you for not paying a $2.75 train fare is ridiculous. And not only is it ridiculous, but it's also racist. It's racist in this case, treating this, this black boy this way for, not paying a $2.75 fare. Recently, what has happened is that one of the ways that people have spoken out against this event is that they have held a mass turnstile, jumping protest. In mass, in large amounts of people have jumped the turnstile and refused to pay the $2.75 fare in protest for the treatment of Adrian Napier. And I think this was a great way to speak against the brutality that the police showed to this 19-year-old black boy over a $2.75 fare. And I think I definitely would have been a part of that group as well. Like I said, I've done it before, and to do it in a protest against this horrible treatment, I definitely would do it once, twice. I would do it over again. And I think this was a great way to protest against this event because, like I said, this treatment is unfair and it's purely racist. And, if it's $2.75 that we're attacking a black boy over, that's just ridiculous in my opinion. The people that were protesting, they were saying, how do you spell racism? NYPD. And I can't help but agree with that with this event and events in the past. That's what the status of that event is, and in my opinion on that is, yes, it's racist, and yes, it's wrong that a boy is being treated this way, and I hope that he does win that case that he's making against the city for the treatment that was done towards him. And it just goes to show, like I've said in plenty of my videos, how the police treat us out in the world, in the cities. This is how the police treat us. This is how we're being treated, and it's sad, really, that this is the reality that we live in. But like I said, this is unfortunately not only the reality that we live in, but is also very much common. And this is why I do what I do. This is why the people of the protest did what they did. We have to speak out against these injustices in order to make change. And speaking out, trying to make that change ourselves, is the only way that change is going to happen. So I definitely commend those people who participated in that protest against the MTA, against the NYPD jumping the turnstile and not paying the $275 there. $75. If you like this video, definitely hit that like button. Definitely hit that like button and support the channel, support what I do, support me spreading this message. Comment down below what you think of the mass protests in downtown Brooklyn in New York City. Would you have been a part of it yourself? Do you think that it was an effective way to protest against the NYPD for what happened to 19-year-old Adrian Napier? Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And I will see you guys in the next video. This is your boy Rashawn Baldwin White, RB Dubs, and I'm out of here. Peace.